Are you seeing signs? Do you feel like something is trying to grab your attention? Noticing repeating numbers like 1111 or 222 on the clock is often a first sign of awakening. Perhaps it's another meaningful number, like a birthday, that keeps popping up on the license plate in front of you. Or maybe, like me, you see signs in nature. I started to see cardinal birds with unusual frequency. What is it that makes you look at the clock at that exact moment? And what is it that orchestrates the coincidences in our lives? There is something beyond this world that we see and touch, and noticing those patterns of synchronicity is the first step to understanding the true nature of reality. Many believe we are in a paradigm shift, an awakening. The Earth's energy is starting to change, and, well, so are we. Are you feeling energy moving through your body, or are you experiencing unusual sleep patterns? Do you feel more tired than usual? Are you noticing more headaches or other aches and pains? Difficulty maintaining focus, or even states of agitation? You are not alone, but the effects of shifting energy can be managed better if you understand that they are a necessary part of an overall frequency adjustment. The Cardinal Mysteries Workbook includes information that is relevant to these current shifting energies. If you are starting to awaken, the Cardinal Mysteries Workbook will help make sense of what you are experiencing. It takes difficult to understand metaphysical teachings and presents them in ways that are easy to understand. When I started to awaken, I was experiencing energetic surges in my body. I was noticing an unusual number of coincidences. I was sensing things in ways I never did before, and it was confusing. This is the book I wish I had in 2009 when I started to awaken. You will begin to connect the dots between your internal world, your mind, and the world that manifests around you. This workbook will take you through the basics. It will explain universal laws, those laws of nature that have always been taught by gurus and sages, but not as easily accessed by the rest of us. You will start to understand why patterns keep reappearing in your relationships. You will start to understand that your thoughts and emotions affect your physical body because they affect your energy meridians. Have you ever had a knot in your throat when you were nervous about speaking? Or maybe a knot in your stomach when you were thinking about something unpleasant? These are examples of what it feels like to have a thought trigger an emotion that affects a specific energy meridian, also known as a chakra. The Cardinal Mysteries Workbook explains how your energy body has a vibrational frequency. Managing your frequency is as important as managing any other aspect of your health. The Cardinal Mysteries Workbook includes 12 worksheets that are specifically designed to help you shift into a healthier frequency. Meditation is the most important tool in your toolbox, but many people struggle with meditation, so I've given other processes. The Cardinal Mysteries Workbook gives techniques to help you sharpen your focus, which make meditation a little easier. There are other processes too that will help you raise your frequency, and most of them do not involve sitting cross-legged on the floor. This workbook introduces you to different meditation techniques and breath work, so you can find what works best for you. There are also worksheets to help you with a forgiveness practice, working with affirmations, connecting with your higher self, and a worksheet that gives you the 6 main things that trip us up and lower our vibration. Plus, there's a handy at-a-glance checklist on the back page. It's like a handy little cheat sheet, and who doesn't like a cheat sheet? I'm Stephanie Chewning, and I'm a graphic designer in the Washington, D.C. area. Even though I've had a long time interest in metaphysics, the awakening process was still pretty confusing for me. To better understand what was happening to me, I became more interested in studying Eastern mind-body techniques. I also studied therapeutic breathing to better understand the medical benefits of breathing. I trained in Reiki to better understand the energetic changes that I was experiencing. I received my certification as a meditation teacher through the Mindfulness Center in Bethesda, Maryland, which I know sounds light and fluffy, but it is a 2-year medical evidence-based program. I'm also a certified heart math coach, which is a stress reduction program that teaches heart-centered emotional awareness. I teach meditation, breathwork, and universal law, in addition to maintaining my graphic design business. My classes and workshops encompass a grounded, medically based exploration of the energetic system and how it works with our physical bodies. My hope is that this workbook will help others as they navigate what sometimes can be a confusing journey of awakening. I wrote the Cardinal Mysteries Workbook as a standalone workbook, but it's also a teaching tool for my workshops. The workbook is available through Amazon.com. If you want to look before you buy, you can read through the first 6 pages for free. Just use the Look Inside feature on Amazon. You can find a link to the workbook in the description below. If you decide to purchase the workbook, I thank you and appreciate your support of my work. If you find the book helpful, please consider leaving a review on Amazon. And if you're in the Washington, D.C. area, check out my website for my workshop schedule. And I hope to see you soon.